What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a player review for the new Dave Cowens card in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So this Dave Cowens card is the reward for all of the Possessed set. The Possessed set is the new set, and it's actually quite expensive. Let's be real, like T-Mac's going to be at least 300, 400k. Like, no question about that. That's the price he's going to be. He's the best offensive card in the game, and it's T-Mac. T-Mac, there's always a premium for T-Mac. There's specific cards like LeBron, Kobe, the hyped card premium, Iverson, where they're just a lot more expensive than they should be because they're a hyped player, and that is definitely the case with Tracy McGrady. Other than that, though, I don't think that set will be too expensive. But this is the lock-in for the set, and it's Dave Cowens. So he is a center/power forward. He can get pretty much every badge, though, which is quite a big thing. He is a little bit undersized at... I just plugged out my controller. He is a little bit undersized at 6'9" for the center position, but at the same time, again, I play Draymond at center, so I can't really be calling any player undersized. I play a 6'7" dude at center. So, relentless finisher, putback boss, box, intimidator, rebound chaser, worm, contact finisher. So overall pretty decent badges, gold clamps as well. And the crazy thing is about him is he can get catch and shoot, he can get corner specialist. He can get range, can't he? He can get quick first step, and he gets range. Yeah, so he can get basically every single badge in the game, which definitely does help. But again, 2K have made badges so rare that you literally have to be like, you have to either snipe the badge or pay a massive premium. So like this set's probably going to be, say, 600k to complete, and then you're paying at least another 150k to get him like badged up to the extent where you would like him to be like as good as he can. So an 84 post fadeaway, or sorry, 94 post fadeaway, 95 post hook, 84 driving layup is pretty decent. He's got 94 mid-range, 83 ball, 85 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk. So overall, these stats are pretty good. Like the 83 ball isn't the greatest, but at the end of the day, it's not the worst in the world. He's also got 82 passing IQ, not a good ball handle. 95 block is great, 78 steal. Good enough perimeter defense stat, but that's not the most relevant thing in the world. Great interior defense at 97. Really good speed, sweep, ball, and acceleration for a big. 89 lateral quick. 89 lateral quickness! Holy moly. That is incredible. Tendencies aren't great, but like 89 lateral quickness with gold clamps. Dude, if you can manage to get this guy and like put range and quick first step on him, he's like better Draymond. Not only is he better Draymond, he's freaking better Blake Griffin. Like he's better Blake. He's gonna be better than Blake. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be better than Blake. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for the intro. Now we're gonna get onto the hot zones and release, as well as the dribble sigs of Dave Cowens. Then we're gonna get onto the game. So Dave Cowens has got hot zones in the corner and everywhere inside the 3-point line. His release, you know what? It kind of looks a little bit like a slower base 11 last year, but it's not bad. It's what's his name's release? It's Grant Hill / Artist Gilmore's release from last year. I don't mind it. Like, it's perfectly fine. He'll hit shots. He'll hit them at a high enough rate that I'd be happy with him. For mid, pretty good. Again, it's not really going to be a release where he's going to be like quick stopping, pulling up for 3 on people, but in terms of catch and shoot, like it's perfectly fine. He'll hit shots. He won't be like the greatest shooter. It's not like he's going to be a Bargnani level or a LaFrance level shooter, but it's a good enough release that he will hit catch and shoot 3s. And test out the SIGs. I'm guessing they're not great. Oh. Okay, they might be the slowest dribble moves ever. To be fair, he's got 44 ball control. You move a little bit in the half court. You can actually move a little bit in the half court. So, yeah, that's one thing. Test out the fade. Post fade's nice. Post fade is nice. I'm telling you. That's actually quite a nice post fade. As far as timing, it's actually quite easy to time. It is difficult to hit post fades though, and I'm pretty sure I'm greening all these anyway, so. To be fair, if you're right down the middle with feedback off, you will hit pretty much every shot anyway, so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely a good card. Definitely a good card. It'll just be interesting to see just how good he is, especially when he's not badged up. Like, fully badged up, he's way better. But it'll be interesting to see just how good he is just in-game without being fully badged up. So, yeah. Anyway, now it's just Screaming 3. And it's a white. That's a white again. That's a white. And that's a white. Come on, let's green one. And we green along 2 right there. Or we white it along 2. Now let's get on to the game. No. What? Now let's get on to the game. Okay, so we're going to be using Steph Curry and Tracy McGrady around him. Again, we're playing TTO so that he gets a little bit more space so I can show off a little bit more what he can do on the offensive end. And let's be real, defensively, it's hard to show it in game, but he's going to be a beast on defense. We know that already. We know he's going to be fantastic on defense already. Okay, so we're playing against Karl Anthony Towns, Boris Diaw, and J.R. Ryder. So this will be an interesting one. He should be matched up to Karl Anthony Towns anyway. So that should be quite interesting. Okay. Him with the cross. Oh, he's paint sitting. He's paint sitting. Really? You can't paint sit on a Dave Cowens card. Even though Dave Cowens was far from a shooter when he was in the NBA. You better believe it's 2K, so we always have a shooting Dave Cowens. Actually, last year, was it the Amethyst Dave Cowens? Was horrendous. But 2K18, Dave Cowens is a beast. A lot of people didn't use Dave Cowens because he came out it was in June when he came out. But he had a 98 overall card that was god. I remember making so many budget videos on him. And his release actually back then reminds me a lot of Dave Cowens' release now. And obviously in 2K 19 and 20 he had base 11. That's his shot. And it's off. Yeah, it's not a good release right there. Alright, let's wait back. Let's wait back. He's got the defense. He's got that 89 lateral quickness as well. That's fine. That's a good look. And, man, that speed whip ball is fast. I know he's probably going to miss this layup. But that speed whip ball is really fast. Okay, let's push high. It's not great there. Yeah, let's wait back. Let's wait back. Shoot the ball. And we run. Cross him. Oh, wow. That's a good job drawing the double team right there. And a kick out to a wide open Steph Curry who greens the 3. That is what we need right there. Alright, let's see if this guy can actually attack me. I don't know why I thought he was going to the cat there. It's too deep. Nope, knocked it down. Good shot. I'm guessing that's where catch and shoot comes in play. Okay. He gonna leave me open. I'm just gonna pull up from mid-range every single time. That's a green. Come on, you gotta play better defense than that. Dave Cowens can play. And his defensively, he's god tier. He's just a significantly better, Bill Russell or something. Defensively, he's incredible. I'll pull up in his face. And Dave Cowens knocks it down. Let's go. Man, this card is nice. This card is nice. Yeah, he's not the best dribbler. Yeah, we might end up getting better centers as the year goes on. But I'm telling you, this dude's nice. Okay, step back. I just want to see, can we just throw some pass fakes and see if we can get him step away? Step under, I mean. Nope. I'm trying to see if I can get a corner 3 with him. It's a little bit more difficult than I initially thought to get him open in the corner. Okay, chill in the corner. Come on, get to the corner, Dave. And he's gone to the wing. Although lifting was the smart thing there. What a dunk! This card is quality. This card is absolutely quality. I did not think he had this in him. He's so fast. Even off rip, he's fast. When he runs with the ball, he actually feels like he's moving really, really fast, which is rare for a big man this game. Is he actually paint sitting on Steph Curry? What is he doing, man? There's someone who clearly doesn't know how to really play the game and has just spent his whole life just paint sitting. That's a good contest there, but Cowens, maybe not. That's the annoying thing. You can't even turn your opponent's shot feedback off. You have to turn it off completely, so you can't see what the contest is. For all I know, that could have been a 0% contest. Let's attack. Oh, wide open there. I have to pick and pop. That's a bad release. Oh, we gotta hit that. Hot zones are so important this year, so he will struggle mightily unless you put catch and shoot. If you put a high catch and shoot on him, you give him range extender, he will struggle mightily from the wings. Hot zones are probably the most important thing for a shooter this year. Ratings doesn't mean that much. Hot zones are the really important thing. That's right down. That's down the middle. Problem is that again, he won't miss from the corners. I'm telling you that right now. He will not miss a 3 from the corners. Like, I would rather have a player with a 70 rated 3-pointer and hot zones everywhere than like a 90 rated 3 and no hot zones at all. Or say an 85 rated 3 and no hot zones at all. It's the Porzingis problem. It's the reason why Porzingis can't shoot the ball, because he's got no hot zones. And like, I understand hot zones making a difference, but they mean too much. And again, it's a terrible release. How did I hit that? Problem is that really, the where his hot zones are limits him as a pick and pop jump shooter. It really does limit him as a pick and pop jump shooter. But I mean, if you want a pick and pop jump shooter, just get Bargnani. Like, there's no point wasting your MT on Dave Cowens if you want him purely as a pick and pop shooter. Wide open. That's green. Good shot. But yeah, a really good game right there from Dave Cowens. So anyway, that is the gameplay section of the video done. So Dave Cowens is one of the best centers in the game speed-wise. He runs the floor as well as almost any center in the game. His defense is going to be top tier with that 89 lateral quickness. He is the best defensive big in the game by a country mile. He can guard 1 through 5. He also is a sniper from the corners, a release that is not bad by any means. Not a greatest release, but it is not bad by any means. He's not going to be a dribbler, but he's still, if you put quick first step on him, will be able to blow by a bunch of people and go to the basket because he's got really good speed. As well as that snatchback 3-point shot is not too bad. The quick stop mid-range isn't the worst in the world. Or sorry, snatchback mid-range. So overall, he's a card that really, his only weakness, he doesn't really have a weakness, let's be real. Like, no hot zones around the top of the key. You just got to get good with his release, basically. Get range. If you can get range extender on him and you get good with his release, he'll still hit. It's like Bars Dio, who's only got the 2 corners. You have to kind of get good with his release to hit with him, but he still will hit shots. Defensively, he's unbelievable. He is an absolute god tier player, and maybe he can't dribble, but at this stage in the game, not being able to dribble is not a weakness for a big man. So yeah, Dave Cowens gameplay or review. Is he worth locking in for? I'm going to say no. He is the single best lock-in reward so far this year, but again, he's in a set with T-Max, so he's going to cost a hell of a lot to lock in. You also have to set aside about 150k MT worth of badges for him to really be worth using. Well, not really worth using, for him to really be like the god tier center that he can be. But he's the best big man in the game. He's probably going to be better than Blake Griffin. I'm going to say it right now. He's probably going to be better than Blake Griffin. So if the 500k MT, and if you were going for Blake Griffin, it's 500k MT versus your sanity, and you're like me, where you just really don't want to grind XP, then maybe go for Dave Cowens. But again, I don't like paying money on the game either, so I am perfectly happy running with my Bargnani. So yeah, anyway, that is pretty much it. A really, really good card. One of the best cards in the game, no question about it. But I just think locking in any MT at this stage of the year is just not the smartest decision. And also, I just think he's probably cost a little bit more than he's worth overall for the lock-in, because I think T-Mac, again, is just a lot more expensive than he's actually worth. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think you only love me 'cause I'm popping. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's not.